Do you know why people look out of place in certain environments? It's because inside their head, they know they shouldn't be there. Inside their head, they know they haven't done what they need to do to be in these places. So that's why they that's why they cause self-doubt for themselves. Because in their head, they know, oh, I shouldn't be in this position. I shouldn't be speaking because I didn't actually do it. Individuals who do speak, and they speak with a conviction, most other individuals pick up on that. It's like a magnet. Like on a magnet, two positives won't ever hit each other because they're of like. But on a magnet, a positive and a negative will attract. It's because one has one thing, the other needs that one thing, and boom, they just collide. Sometimes individuals collide because they're too much alike. When there's a certain point hit, individuals who are so different will connect because they both speak from a place that facts are only used. There is and I don't know what the term is, but there's a way that when you speak and you actually believe that you are speaking about something that you've done, you believe it. Other people pick up on that. I've spoken times where I was trying to be too scholastic, too scholarly, and I just needed to say it in layman's terms. So when I was trying to speak scholarly to scholars, they would look at me like I was dumb. When I spoke in layman's terms to these same individuals about things that I've done and used those as examples, it made sense to them. Because when I speak from a place of knowledge and facts, I achieve outcomes that connect with people. This morning I got off of a call that I was on early. And I've done this call a couple different times. I've been around this community for about a year now. And when you speak on things that you actually know about, people can pick up on it. It's not even a virtual call, it's an actual phone call. So all you have is the voice that you can listen to. I used to work at a call center. When you speak confidently, more people take your information more receptively. Think about when you walked up to a girl, or if you're a girl and you're listening, you walked up to a dude and you spoke confidently about who you were, what your intentions were. You were clear. It was far better received than when you were unclear, you weren't speaking your intentions, and you had a lot of self-doubt. It's because there's a tone, there's a wavelength that comes out whenever you're speaking on facts. If you don't speak on facts, then you won't be able to, people won't listen. There's something in our minds that can tell, oh yeah, they're actually talking from something they know about, or no, they're not speaking on anything they know about. I do my best to only speak on things that I've done. Right now, I'm in a phase where the things that I've done, a lot of people want to achieve. There's thousands of people out there who want to stop drinking. There's thousands of people out there who want to stop using drugs. However, it's not them that usually come to me. They'll say something, and because someone else wants to believe it, that other person will approach me. When I have that Here's a real life example. A couple weeks back, it was before the beginning of the month, this mom called me. She said, hey, my son's about to be 18 years old. He has some issues. He uses substances, and we want to get him some help. Okay, cool. Good for you guys. I listened to her. I let her vent because that's what she needed to do. But when she was done venting, she said, when can we set up a meeting? And I told her, when your son calls me, here's my number. When he reaches out, then I'll actually go ahead and meet up with him. But I'm not going to do it just because you're wanting us to. She has an emotional barrier that's stopping her from believing what's actually being said. She can't hear it anymore. He says, yeah, mom, I'll talk to whoever you want. Really, he's just trying to get her off his back because homeboy never called me. I set a time limit. It was like 2 weeks. If he doesn't call me within this 2 weeks, then I'm going to let you know he's not actually interested. Well, why can't we, the mother asked, why can't we just set up the meeting for him? And I let her know because if he doesn't want it, then I don't want to work with him. I only want to work with individuals who want it. Right now, I have a contract. It's 5 figures with a entity. The head of the entity wants this contract. They believe it, and they've done every step to get it done. A person who's below that head, I can tell doesn't want. They don't want to work with me. It's just what I know. I can see it. I can sense it. Because every time that I reach out to the head, I get answers, I get responses. Every time that I reach out to the other individual who has to coordinate all this stuff, I don't get responses. It takes them forever. Every time that we're on a call, I can just sense it. Oh, I know why. I know the exact reason why. However, in order to accomplish this, I either need to, 1, completely cut off this contract, or 2, that individual needs to overcome some things. So me and them need to work something out. I can say with conviction, I know what I need to do to get this job done. That's why the head honcho has chosen to work with me. The individual who says that they want to get this stuff done too and so willing to coordinate it doesn't actually want to get it done, so that's why they're unwilling to work with me. It's like difficult for them. We have the same problem inside of our heads. If you really want to get something done and you have an emotional connection to it, then you'll figure out a way to do it. You won't stop until it's done. If you don't, then you'll panty around. You'll be like the young man who doesn't call. You'll be like this person in the organization who doesn't follow up, doesn't actually take the steps to get this stuff done. One of the reasons that I know, at least with the young man, that he doesn't want to work with me is because I speak from facts. He speaks from a theory. He speaks from thoughts. He speaks from whatever's easiest right then and there. So by that I mean he tells his mom what she wants to hear so that he can get her off his back. The person at the organization says to the head honcho what they want to hear so that they can get him off their back. I live in a space that I cannot speak without having facts behind it. I've done it in the past. I've done it in relationships. I've done it in trying to get money. I've done it in getting jobs. And every time it's not worked out well. Whenever I do speak from facts and I move from facts, it works out exactly how I see it. So, in your life, where are you lying to yourself? And how are you not using facts to support what you're saying? in my life, I had to stop speaking on certain things because there wasn't any facts to support it. I had to start speaking more on other things because I do have facts to support it. Individuals who want to get education and want to know how to do that while working, I can speak because I know what it's like to go through that process. Individuals who want to stop drinking because it's causing them physical harm, I know what it takes to do that because I've lived it, so I speak from facts. Individuals who want to stop using substances, I know what it takes to do that, from cannabis all the way to heroin. That's why I can speak on it. There's individuals out there who speak on things they've never done, and it's just because they think they get the chance to do it because they've had somebody around them usually lose the battle to whatever it is. If there's not facts, then don't listen to them. If there's not results, individualized results, don't listen to them. But the only way to get those results is to have an emotional connection and be completely clear.